Ever have trouble remembering just one of a list of things? Like in the movie The Sound of Music, the main character is trying to pray individually for each of the Von Trapp family children, and she can't remember the name of one of them until finally it just appears in her mind, and she says, "Oh, God bless Kurt." Or like if you try to name the seven dwarfs, you can get saying, well, grumpy, happy, sneezy, dopey. You get to whatever, and you're like, most people often forget one. I've actually been in multiple conversations recently where we've been trying to name each of the seven dwarfs, and I don't know why that would be the case at this point in my life, but but it was hard to remember all of them. I wonder if that's the case with one of Jacob's sons. The names of the tribe of the different tribes of the Israelites. So there's Reuben, and there's Simeon, and Levi, and you get Joseph and Benjamin, and a lot of these different ones. But I wonder if Zebulun is one of the forgotten ones. If people ever try to name all of Jacob's sons, how quickly does Zebulun get named? And so when I first read through it, Zebulun's inheritance in Joshua 18 and 19, they're dividing up the promised land for a lot of the tribes, and Zebulun's name comes up, and they get an inheritance. And so when I first read through that, and I saw that in the list of cities in the area that Zebulun gets is Bethlehem, I thought, oh, boy, that's fitting. Because Bethlehem, remember, was also a forgotten town. Nobody would have ever thought that anything good would come from Bethlehem. There's the prophecy in Micah, though, that, but you, Bethlehem Ephrathah, though you're small and unnoticed and unappreciated and invisible to most people in the world, something really big is going to happen from you. A Savior, the Savior, is going to be born. The one who's going to forgive and love and heal and guide. But he was going to be born in Bethlehem as a reminder that God doesn't forget about the ones who are forgotten about. And so then I did a little more digging and realized that the Bethlehem that's listed for Zebulun's land, it's not actually that Bethlehem. The Bethlehem where Jesus was born, that's now a very well-known Bethlehem, which means that this other Bethlehem, it's even more easily overlooked. And maybe you feel that way too. Maybe it's been a while since anyone's reached out to you, checked in on you, asked how you're doing, how are you feeling, what are your struggles, what are your joys, what made you happy today, what made you cry. Those are all different ways that somebody could reach out to you and say that your life matters to them. And I don't know if it's been a long time or a short time since anyone's done that for you, but I suppose you could take this as a way of at least one person doing that for you. Though I can't see your face, you can see mine, and I'm asking, how are you doing? But even more important, don't forget the lesson of the Bethlehem. God's already paying attention. He already cares. He's already there, ready to love you, ready to help you, ready to guide you, ready to hear you, and ready to simply be beside you. Tonight and every night. Rest well tonight, my friends.